New solar panels have been added to the game. Well, not quite added yet. Whenever the next content merge happens, you will see these. There are now plasma and uranium solar panels, as well as a general resprite of solar panels. These solar panels have greater durability and greater wattage output. A default solar panel with full coverage of the sun or star or whatever will produce 750 watts of power. A plasma solar panel can produce upwards of 1 kilowatt, and uranium solar panels can produce 1.5 kilowatts. A normal solar panel has 100 HP, a plasma solar panel has 150 HP, and a uranium solar panel has 200 HP. We can observe how much power is actually being produced in-game rather easily, so I've disconnected all of them except the plasma solar panels, and there are all 6 of them, and we can see that with the sun practically being perfect, we are indeed producing that 6,000 watts, say 6 kilowatts. If we delete that cable and move the cable only over to the normal solar panels, we can see that the performance is much worse, but it's still getting the power you would expect. And if we were to delete all of these and just connect to the uranium ones directly, we will see a significant increase in performance because the uranium ones are by far the best at producing power, producing basically, I mean, not just basically, they produce double the amount of power per tile because they are twice as efficient with wattage compared to normal solar panels, and you can see that all in game there. So yes, it is indeed working just fine. Upgrading a solar panel is incredibly easy. If the solar panel is already assembled, you just crowbar the glass out, and you either apply 2 pieces of uranium glass or 2 pieces of plasma glass. Uranium's obviously better. A lot of stations, like this one for example, Bagel Station, start with a stack of each material in its storage. So you could actually potentially use this uranium to upgrade solar panels on round start rather than power a Pac-Man. So there's a bit of a conscious choice you can make with upgrading immediately, and you can obviously work with cargo to try to upgrade all of the solar panels. I'll do a damage demonstration later because the extra health that the panels get is pretty significant. But anyways, you just either put the plasma glass in or the uranium glass. It couldn't be simpler. If you order solars from cargo, you just use the multi-tool on it, and you just add whatever glass you want. It says add glass, but that means you could also use plasma or uranium right away, and you don't even need the normal glass. So, very streamlined. I do wish you could just click the glass on it without having a crowbar it, but crowbarring the glass really is not too much of a hassle. This is a medium-sized meteor. And it does, normal solar panels just kind of get absolutely annihilated by these meteors. It destroyed 4 out of 5 of them in a line. Of course, that's a perfect line, which is not always going to happen, but just an example of the damage that can happen. Next up is a medium-sized meteor against plasma solar panels. And we can see they do fare out just a little bit better, but not a whole lot better. 3 are destroyed. Well, 2 are totally destroyed, 1 destroyed, and 2 survived. And finally, the uranium panels against a medium meteor. 3 survived. It actually has enough health that the lattice under it disconnected. So there is a direct correlation for how many in a row can survive. So the extra durability does matter, and it does make a difference. So that's also something worth considering for your panels, that there may be less repair you have to do later. I do somewhat wish these upgraded panels produced more power in a way. I think the upgrade from 750 watts to 1 kilowatt with plasma is not an incredible amount. However, the uranium one is quite a lot. It would take 80 plasma solar panels with direct sunlight to equal a 1-core AME. However, that decreases significantly with uranium and increases drastically with normals. So I'm otherwise really glad to still see this. But personally, I think that since it's an upgrade system, they're not round start, and it's a lot of maintenance, and solar panels are still pretty susceptible to meteors, which are common, or any form of sabotage. It probably would be okay, in my opinion, to make them just a little bit stronger, because getting this type of glass requires a lot of coordination for cargo, especially, and cargo oftentimes just doesn't deliver on, especially uranium, in order to get these upgrades. But anyways, that's just my opinion. I think the idea of and concept of upgrading solar panels is a great little side task. It makes solar panels a little bit more viable. Extra durability is great. The extra power is great. There's nothing to dislike about this PR. Anyways, thank you for watching.